Anything what she said, she done blow my mind. She said, baby boy, don't waste no time. I know be materialistic, girl. Just continue to rock my world, oh baby, oh boy.
Alright, y'all, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Grace, and I'm back at it again with another story time. I haven't filmed a story time in a hot minute, and I'm like, you know what, why not just film the story time? I filmed it a month or so ago, but my sister and I were watching the video after I edited it, and she was like, no, because your hair is not popping, your wig looks a little kind of stale. Okay, I'm joking. No, the video was just didn't come out the way I wanted it to, so I wanted to take time to, you know, fix up with my lighting and my setting and everything, and then I was gonna film it again. So here I am with this badass story time, so let's go. All right, so this story time is pretty much my first time pretty much getting super wasted my freshman year. So anybody who is been with me on my YouTube journey since I started, you guys didn't know last year, in the beginning of last year when I started my channel, I was in Nebraska. I lived in Nebraska for a year because I went to school down there, and while I was in school was when this story time pretty much happened. So when I was leaving for school, I was like, you know what, middle school, high school, all my time that I was home, I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, I didn't party. All I did was schoolwork and sports. So I knew that when I get the chance to leave home, I was gonna be a rebel, and I wanted to try things and do so many things. So here was my chance and my shot to do everything I wanted to do and didn't get a chance to do. And my choices for not drinking and smoking all of high school, one was because I did sports and I wanted to be as healthy as possible, and two is just I'm a believer in not doing things like that because that's just how I was raised. No one in my household drinks or smokes, so I guess you can say that's how I was raised. So it was just never something I wanted to do or something I did. So when I went to school, like, my roommate and I were really good friends at home because we were on the same track team, and then when we went to school, we were roommate. Both of our parents flew us to school or whatever. It was really cool experience to start off. We're both two Canadians coming from home and living on our own, and then to make everything even more dope, we're Canadians in America, in Nebraska, duh. So everything was pretty cool. Like, we went out, I think our first night we went to a party. It was whatever. She met a couple of people. I didn't go out because I didn't want to go out because I was still transitioning and I just wanted to like be by myself, and I was already missing home, so I didn't go out the first night. Then a couple of days later I went out, and the first time I went out I almost got into a fight. Like, dead ass got into a fight because shorty wanted to pass me and all she had to say was excuse me, but I guess like her vocabulary was stuck somewhere in her head and she couldn't take it out, and she just pushes me, and I said hello, excuse me, and she goes, what, you didn't see me coming through? I was like, bitch, just because you're tall, like, she's super tall, just because you're tall doesn't mean you can just come through and bump a nigga. Like, I will snuff you like real quick. Are you dumb? I'll beat you up the way we beat up bitches in Toronto. Anyways, I didn't beat her, I didn't fight her, but the joke is me and her are actually really good friends now, so we put that aside, you know. So my story time with how I got drunk my freshman year. So anybody who lives in America, which I believe most of my subscribers are American, you guys already know the drinking age down there I believe is 21, and in Canada it's 19 in most provinces, but in some provinces is 18. But the province I live, which is Ontario, our drinking age is 19 because you get lit. You know, we know how to get lit and handle our liquor. But I kind of low-key respect the American policy, or I guess whatever you want to call it, of your drinking age being 21, because most of the kids I went to college with, freshmen, are so irresponsible when they're drunk. So yeah, so I guess this was just during basketball season, I believe, in school. So this was around November, like October, before basketball season started. It was homecoming weekend. This was the first time ever since I was at school that I got like consumed alcohol or anything. It was homecoming weekend, and what had happened was my roommate and our other friend, we were like, okay, homecoming weekend, our plan is to get lit, get turned up, and have fun. Before homecoming weekend, I believe like a week or so before homecoming weekend, I met a guy at my school. Me and him became really good friends, but our friendship just didn't work out because there was too much stuff going on. He had his personal shit going on, I had my personal shit going on, and he was in a relationship, and then there were feelings there, and it was just super complicated, so it was better off us not being friends. Anyways, so I was digging this man. Like, he was so cute and I really liked him or whatever, but he had a girlfriend, so I had to, you know, set my boundaries because I ain't about to be nobody's side bitch. You already know. So my roommate and I, homecoming weekend, we're already like, okay, we gonna get booze, we gonna get turn up, we gonna get lit, it's gonna be popping, we gonna show these Americans how we turn the fuck up in Canada. You know what I mean? So we go out the Friday night, we went out, and it was one of the basketball players hosting a party. The guy I was talking about earlier, we're gonna call him Mickey, okay? Mickey doesn't go out, he's not a partier, he doesn't go to social outing, he's just weird, okay? But he's cute weird, but we gonna just slide. So he didn't go out that night, but I told him I was going out and he was totally okay with it. But he can't tell me what to do because he's not my man. But he was just upset because he didn't like the fact that I was drinking, and me, when I'm drunk, I'm a mess. Like, when I tell you I'm a mess, I mean like anything and everything that walks by me just looks hot. if that makes sense. I know it sounds so bad, but anything and everything that walks by me is just like, God, oh God damn, you fine. But anyways, so I already know how I am when I'm drunk, and actually no, I didn't know. Anyways, I didn't know I was like that when I'm drunk. My first time figuring it out was the first time I was actually like shit-faced drunk. Before this day, I had consumed alcohol, but I wasn't like drunk. And when I tell you I was wasted to the point where I was throwing up, like that's how bad it was. And I didn't know. I was mixing everything. No one told me I had to chase every time you took a shot, or chase in general. I miss Hennessy, I miss Patron, I miss E&J, I miss tequila, Smirnoff. I was just drinking everything, and I was like, shit, this shit is good. I didn't care. I didn't really think about anything that was gonna happen after. I was just drinking, okay, because I was having fun. So I was, the first time when we got to the party, I started drinking or whatever, and I was like out of my mind. Guys were like talking to me, girls were hitting on me, and I was hitting on them back, and I'm like, okay, something's not right. I picked up my phone and I texted him. I was like, yo, I don't think everything's okay. He's like, what's good? I'm like, I don't know, I'm not feeling okay. He's like, what do you want? I actually remember this because I remember the text message. He goes, are you hungry? I'm like, yeah. He goes, for what? I'm like, not food. And then he replied, he was like, excuse you? I was like, yes, I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry for food. And he goes, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't know, because I really didn't know. I was not in my body. I was not myself. I was just drinking. Got to the point where at one point at the party, I was dancing and I'm moving around. I got up, ran outside, and I threw up. And my roommate comes after me, and this bitch is supposed to take care of me. I believe when you are with your friends or whatever and you're drunk, there should be at least one friend to take care of you. And the most annoying part was she kept telling me to drink, you know, and I shouldn't have listened to her. She kept telling me to drink. This bitch comes outside and go, bitch, hand me your fucking liquor. If you know you can't handle your liquor, you shouldn't be drinking. And I'm just like, oh, I really want to go home at this point. Like, I want to go back to school. I don't care. I don't want to consume alcohol. I'm never drinking alcohol ever again. I don't know. I think at one point that night I speed dialed my mom, or called my mom, and I was like swearing at her on the phone. I don't remember, but that was the conversation I recalled. It was either my mom or someone in my family called me, and I was on the phone with them, and I was like cussing them off and ting. And when I got off the phone, I was like, whatever. I got back to school, and it was so weird because when we got back to our residence hall, we were coming up the elevator. He's like, where are you? I'm like, coming up the elevator. And then for some reason the elevator stops on his floor. He comes to the elevator and I start giggling. We all looked at each other, we started giggling, and they're like, what's so funny? And I'm like, yo, I don't know. Got in my room, I'm sitting, everything fucking feels like it's spinning. I'm like, bro, this is not about to be good. Nope. I run to the washroom. That's one. He started giving me Gatorade. Mickey gave me Gatorade, telling me to chuck down Gatorade. That Gatorade is gonna make me sober up. I'm like, no, this is not gonna help me sober up. I need some bread, I need some water. I don't fucking know what I need, but I don't like this feeling of being drunk because I cannot control what I'm doing. This feels nasty as fuck. I am never drinking alcohol ever again. I was just saying the most. I was saying everything. I was like, you know how much I like. I was just everywhere. Like, I was a mess. And my roommate kept saying, bitch, handle your liquor. Like, all I could remember that night, I wish I still had the Snapchat, because I got a new phone, so I don't have the Snapchat. All I could recall from that night was my roommate twerking on her head tub because she was so drunk. she was so drunk. We were back in her room, and she was trying to twerk, and this bitch got in her head tub, and she started making her butt bounce, and her legs is on the cupboard, and all you see is and she just drops. Like, it was so funny. I couldn't help it, but I was laughing. And then I went back to the washroom to throw up, and I was throwing up the Gatorade, and my dumb ass roommate comes into the washroom and she goes, ew, is she throwing up blood? And he was like, get out, she's throwing up Gatorade. You need to go get in the shower and get your ass to bed. And I'm like, no, I'm not taking no shower. Nope, not today, never. And my roommate's like, okay, I'm gonna go, because she, I guess, had a dick appointment. So she just left to go stay with one of her other friends, one of our other guy friends, in his room or whatever. So me and him were just in my room, we're just talking or whatever. And like throughout the night, I like sobered up because I kept consuming water and Gatorade, and I sobered up, and I was up till like 6 in the morning. I couldn't fall asleep, and he was like, he's tired, he's gonna go, he has to go back to his room. All I remember was I took Tylenol and Gatorade and water that whole night. And then when I woke up in the morning, nastiest hangover of my fucking life, excuse my French. Like, my head felt like somebody took like a giant rock and just like boom on my head, like just dropped it, and I couldn't move. Like, my head was hurting. And to make it worse, it was homecoming day, and it was a football game, and it was the parade, and all you were hearing was the piano. All you were hearing was the trumpet, the drums, the big horns, and I'm like, bruh, I chose a really bad day to wake up with a fucking hangover. Like, the worst day ever. Anyway, so like I had like the worst headache ever that morning. My mom called me to check up on me. She was like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. How was your night? And I was just telling my night was okay. That day I didn't go to the homecoming. I went to the homecoming game. I didn't go to the homecoming game. You guys should have seen me. Yo, I had hat on, I had my sunglasses on, because yo, I was looking at a high ass fucking mess. Like, bro, I like, all I could remember was people messaging me asking me if I was okay, because my Snapchat, I was too drunk. I was slurring my words. I was saying the most. I was sending snaps to people I don't even talk to anymore or associate with. Like, I was just a hot ass fucking mess. And then homecoming game, I just wanted to go and then go back home. After the game, I went to my room. I hung out with Miki that day. Actually, I didn't go to the homecoming dance because I didn't want to. I didn't feel like going, which my roommate and our other friend got pissed off at me because they felt like I ditched them for a guy, but I really didn't. I just didn't want to be like out, because after last night, the things I did, I just didn't believe I was capable of doing that, and I just wasn't happy. Like, I just wasn't happy with myself. I wasn't proud of the choice or the decision I made that night. You get what I mean? Like, I didn't do anything inappropriate, but I wasn't in my body. I wasn't controlling my body, which to me was like I was being inappropriate. After that, I do drink alcohol occasionally, like parties and whatever, but I haven't gone that drunk ever again. I'm pretty much now, and since the year started, I haven't consumed alcohol. I'm trying to stay sober because I don't consider myself an alcoholic. I don't really think I ever was. I don't think I ever will be. I just want to be like clean, you know, like get a clean slate, no drinking, no, I never smoked. But yeah, that's just me. But anyways, that is it for the story time. If any of you guys are freshmen and you're going to college, or you are a freshman in college and you choose to drink, please drink responsibly and drink wisely. Don't drink and drive. And the worst thing about that night was everybody in our car was drunk, and I'm so thankful, and to this day I will always thank God for getting me back to my dorm safe, because never ever in my life ever again would I get in a vehicle with a drunk driver. No, because that's one of the reasons also why I personally decided I don't want to drink, because if I'm going to be driving, I don't want to be consuming alcohol and driving, or being in a vehicle with somebody who has consumed alcohol. You guys get what I mean? But yes, if you're gonna be if you drink or you are a drinker, please I am begging you from the bottom of my heart, drink responsibly, drink smart. Don't drink and drive. Do not drink and get in a car, or do not get in a car with an impaired driver. It is not safe for you. Think about yourself, think about your loved ones, think about the other people on the road that are gonna be there. You don't want to go to jail for the rest of your life for murdering someone while intoxicated. You guys get what I mean? But anyways, that is it for this story time. It was like, my story time was like everywhere. But yes, that is it for the story time. If you guys like the story time, give the story time a thumbs up. If you guys want more story time on my channel, please do let me know. I have so many stories, like I said, that I want to share with you guys. If you guys have any questions or anything you really want to know about me, comment below. I would definitely love to answer your questions and whatnot. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, thank you so very much for stopping by my channel. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button somewhere on the screen or somewhere down there before you head out. And just in case you're not following me on any of my social media, it would also be somewhere on the screen. Make sure you add me, follow me, let's become best friends. And lastly, if you missed any of my video or any of my previous video, it'll pop up somewhere on the screen or it will be in the description box, or click the link to my channel and check out all my amazing video. Thank you guys always for all the love and all the support, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Oh, by the way, just to let you guys know before I leave, I did make a post on my Instagram a couple of days ago of a giveaway I am doing on Instagram with one of my favorite Instagram pages. We are doing a collab giveaway. There will be 2 this month. One is our Valentine giveaway, and there's going to be another one at the end of the month. If you guys really do want to enter, stay tuned for that. And I'm still going to be doing my 1K giveaway on my YouTube. I'm just gathering the things, and I kind of want everything to be in first before I announce the giveaway. And yeah, that is it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.